Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 58 of my series in which I will try to collect 1 billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I am going to dive into a mod called Deep Resonance, and this mod adds items called energy crystals, which are resonating crystals, my bad, that create energy. However, these crystals, you have to make the crystals, or at least any of the good ones. You can find some crystals out in the wild, and I've seen a few in the nether especially. But those crystals that you would find in the wild are rather crappy, and the mod itself gives a method to create your own crystals, which can be very, very powerful should you create them in certain ways. So first, let's take a nap, and then we can roll over to the new building that I have built for the purposes of starting this mod. Now, over here is our new building. It has a basement like most of my buildings, and is adjacent to this pathway, which has power and applied energistic system connectivity. So let's dive down here. Actually, I guess the first thing I should probably do is grab a manual. And I've actually play tested just a little bit with this mod before diving into this. But let's go ahead and create this anyways. And let's take a quick look at it and see if maybe we can learn something. Now, first off, you need resonating ore. And I have a lot of it. So, yeah, we're good there. Next, you need to make crystals, and you can take a look at this on your own time. I'm kind of in a hurry. But essentially, the crystals have 4 separate attributes. There's actually, this isn't what I was looking for, but they have 4 attributes. They have quality, they have strength, efficiency, and purity. And then the power is a measure, or the power comes from the strength and efficiency. And there's a formula there, and I'm not sure exactly what the formula is. But essentially, a higher strength and a higher efficiency is what you're looking for. And everything, the max value for everything is 100%. Okay, so let's roll down here. First, we need to set up a basic system, because there's not much we can actually do yet, because to use one of the machines that we need to use, we actually need some crappy crystals, and I don't have any crappy crystals right now. So what my first order of business here is to make some crappy crystals, and we're gonna need some smelters. Probably not that many. We're gonna need some tanks, and I'm not sure how many tanks I should make, but we want the system to be large, or at least I want my system to be very large. So I'm going to go ahead and grab just a bunch of tanks. And that should be good for right now. Let's grab our smelters. We're going to need some purifiers. I don't necessarily need these, but I definitely want them. They help to purify. Purifiers help the attribute of purity. Like I said, there's 4 attributes: strength, purity, quality, and efficiency. And the purifier can help with purity. And then, let's see here. Let's grab some crystallizers. These actually turn the liquid that you will be making into crystals, which are the usable component that you get out of all this. And let's grab some valves. I already have 2 made up. So let's grab those. And then we will also need lava for this system. To use the smelters, you need lava. So let's grab some Magma Crucibles. And I'm not sure how many I want here. Let's grab 30. I know that's going to be more than I need, but let's just go ahead and do that anyways. And then grab some Flux Duct, some of this, and then some signalum plated item duct as well, and then some fluid duct, because we will need to transport lava. Let's grab that, and then let's see here. Let's grab some of these guys and maybe a few of those guys. And then let's grab 30 of these guys. And just a stack of these for my Magma Crucibles. And then I need some stoneworks factories to give cobblestone to my Magma Crucibles. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so the initial setup here is first I need lava because the smelter will take the resonating ore, and I should probably grab some of that. It'll take the resonating ore and make it into a liquid. So first off, I need to figure out where I want to put my Magma Crucibles. And let's go ahead and set them, let's say back here. So what we can do is first we can lay down the stoneworks factories. And we're going to need quite a bit of lava with how I'm going to set this up. So let's go ahead and do something like this. And then we're going to need a bunch of power back here. And I'm going to need more than this, actually. Okay, how exactly? I can do the Flux Duct underneath, which means I need to peel all these back up. Because it's just going to be easier if I do the Flux Duct underneath. And what we can do is we can just hammer out a bunch of stuff. Just make a big old hole here. And then we can take our Flux Duct. And we're going to need more of it. So let's just grab another stack. And we can put it down like so. And now we're going to need to connect this Flux Duct up. And for that we can, I think, go over and out. Yeah, I think there should be room over here. So let's do something like this. Pretty much what I did with my other, or my, in my last episode, I built a system somewhat like this. Just go out the sidewall and then to the hallway, or the underground tunnel beneath the roads. Okay, there we go. And we will need to be right here. And let's just get rid of that sand. Now I can grab our Flux Duct and run it across like this and then down. And obviously we are using a lot of this stuff right now, but that is completely okay. We need just a little bit more. I was like, where did that go? Okay, we got it. Now I need to lay down my Magma Crucibles, which I have in 2 distinct stacks. And they just need to go like this. Okay, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set all 20 of these guys up like this. I'm going to give them a conversion kit. I am going to set them up to intake from the back and output to the top. And I need to set this to auto-enabled. And I need to throw in 4 of these guys. And I'm going to do this for all of these Magma Crucibles. And then I'm going to be right back. And here we are with all of the Magma Crucibles running. The next thing I need to do is I need to take my hardened fluid duct and run it across the top here. And I need an inventory of some sort. And we will probably just be using another black hole unit or a black hole tank, and we can just grab one of those and let's actually put it right here. And this system right here should give me plenty of lava for right now. I'm gonna grab a stack of stone real fast and fill in this hole here. it would be a little bit faster if I did it like this. And there we go. Now we have a bunch of Magma Crucibles, and they're running as fast as they can right now. And they are making me a bunch of lava. The next step is I need to actually grab... I should probably get rid of some of the... Let's get rid of some of the tanks real fast. I need a comparator. And I need... Servo actually works. Actually, I need a retriever. Let's go ahead and grab this rather than the resonant retriever. And that is because... Actually, let's grab the deep resonance manual, if we will. There's a specific reason I need the comparator. And let's see. The smelter works best with the lava tank filled between 40 and 60%. With the comparator and the tanks, we can set that up to where the tank of lava underneath the smelters will always be between 40 and 60%. And that is exactly what we want, because if the lava is too high or too low, the what I think quality of it is below 100%, and we want 100% quality in all of our crystals. So let's go ahead and let's set up a tank first of all, and this will be for our smelters. This will be a lava tank. And how else do we want to do this? I think that'll be good. And we can put our smelters on right here, and they need a tank above them as well. So below goes lava, and up top will be the resonating crystal fluid that will come out. So let's actually grab some signalum plated impulse item ducts, and this will be to both power the smelters and give them the resonating ore that they will need. So let's real quickly grab some modular storage and set this up real fast. And we can have him like so. Let's do one more impulse item duct here with a servo, and we will have this round robin always on. Now we need to throw this in here. Let's actually set up the comparator if we can. Let's say I can't remember, to be honest, exactly how many redstone I need to use here. So let's just go ahead and connect this up real fast. Actually, nope, let's not. Oh, I see what's going on. I did not mean to connect it up there. I meant to connect it up to the black hole tank over here. And I want the end to be there. So let's try this again. And let's actually do it something like this. Okay, so that's cool. It's only connecting up here. And I'm probably going to have to move this over. Okay, let's see here. Now I need some regular good old redstone dust. And let's see here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll work. What we need to do is set this guy up to be on low. And then, let's see here. Okay, this should start setting or sending a redstone signal according to how much lava are in these tanks down here. And the tanks from Deep Resonance, they connect up to each other. So all these tanks are sharing an inventory right now. And that comparator is reading how much lava is in the tank. As soon as this thing gets a redstone signal, it will stop drawing in lava into the tank. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and replace this with a retriever, a good retriever, I should say. Okay, low. Good. Because that'll work a little bit faster. And we're almost there. Theoretically, here in a second it'll stop. Theoretically, it didn't work. Did it work? It did work. I'm just kind of crazy. Okay. I really hope I didn't go over 60% there, because that'll kind of ruin my day. But it looks like we're really close to that 60% threshold. It did stop. I guess it was maybe a little delayed, but that's okay. So now we need to set up this right here. We need an export bus with some of these guys and some covered cable. And let's just grab, I think our cable outside is white, so we can go ahead and grab this. And we need to accelerate resonating ore. We can throw that in there. And now we can get rid of our redstone because we don't need that. And we should be able to run this just up and directly out right here, because it should be, yes, the cable out there should be right there. So this should give us our resonating ore, and it should pump into here. Now we need power for this line right here. And for that, I know what I can do. I can dig straight down right here, and I can run it across the room. Okay, where exactly are we? Just 2 over, not 3. So let's grab some Flux Duct. We already have the Flux Duct. And let's go ahead and place this down. And I want to run this all the way over. We should be able to connect it up just outside of the basement here. Or on the other side of the far wall, I should say. Okay, just as a marker, I need to destroy this right here. Okay, cool. So it should be right there, and it is. Cool. And this can be our little power. So with this being in the center of the room, it'll just be kind of easy to locate. And then let's cover up this real fast. Okay, we should start getting some fluid. And up at the top is, you can see the quality, purity, strength, and efficiency. As a base, the purity, strength, and efficiency will be 10%, and if you have the lava tanks down here filled to where they need to be filled, which is between 40 and 60%, the quality will be 100%, and that is highly desirable. The next step here is we need to purify this. So what I want to do is I want to build out this tank here. So let's grab me my tanks and build this out. Now there's 2 ways you can set up the purifier. Actually, let's take a look. Do I have purifiers? Yes. This machine needs filter material and will purify the liquid crystal from the top tank and place it in another tank below. You can also just place the purifier below a tank and not have a tank below it, and it will just purify the liquid above it. And I think that's how we're gonna do this. So let's go ahead. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do there. Actually, I might want to set this up slightly differently. You know what? I think it'll work. Let's grab my purifiers, and I want to set them up let's just do in a string here like this. Okay, so that should be good, and they should not be able to grab the resonating ore, and it looks like that's working okay, so that's cool. What these things do need, though, is filter material, and then they need a place to put the used filter material, and for that we're going to use, or for the used filter material, I think we're just going to use some black hole units here. So let's go ahead and... where exactly do I want these, to be honest? Let's go ahead and put them right here. And I need one more. And then I need to place down some item ducts. And because we have it on us, let's just use this. And this will be to get the filter material in. See, I knew I kind of screwed something up here, and I definitely did. I just made it a pain to work under here. Okay, so that one's taken. That should be good. The purifiers do not need power, but like I said, I'm just using the Signal and Plated Impulse Item Duct because I have it on me, and it's just convenient. So let's go ahead and grab another modular storage here. And we can grab a tier 1. And then I need an export bus. With a crafting card. And 3 of these guys. Okay, so let's place this down with the export bus, with the crafting card and the acceleration cards. We're gonna need a servo on the back of this, and this can always be on with the round robin, and that needs to not be connected. Okay, good. And then I need to grab another covered cable and filter material. The filter material is really simple to make. I have this recipe set up and it makes quite a bit of it, so that's good. Filter material there. Throw the filter material in here now. And then grab this and voila. And we should have this being filtered. Oh, cool. As we can see, the purity is going up, which is awesome. That is exactly what we want to see. Let's see here. Is there anything else we can do? Actually, I'm going to storage bus this up real fast. So let's grab a storage bus and yet one more covered cable here. Okay, because the why won't this connect up? That's weird. I'm having, okay, it's because my inventory screwed up. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to disconnect real fast and then I'm going to be right back because my inventory is kind of screwed up. And here we are with everything sorted out. My inventory is back to how it should be. Now what we're going to do with all of this, and we actually didn't even need to place the purifiers on here, to be honest, because these crystals are not actually going to be used for energy. They will be used for the laser, or let's see, what's it actually called? The infusing laser. And the infusing laser needs 2 things. It needs an item, and here are the available items that you can use, and they all provide different effects. And then you need crystals, and you just basically need any old crystal, and you can use depleted crystals which are what crystals become after you've used all their energy. And to actually use this, I need crystals. As of right now, I don't have any crystals. So that's what this system is for. It's not actually for energy producing crystals. It's just for making crystals to use in a system to actually make good crystals. So what we're going to do now is we're going to extend this tank out and not do that. Let's and I'm going to need a few more tanks. But we have oh, okay, I see what's going on. Because these tanks are lower than the other tanks, it uses essentially gravity, and as in the lower tanks fill first. So here's all of our so far liquid crystal, and it's cooking up pretty good. What we need to do is we need to make crystallizers next. And that's why I'm building this down, because the crystallizers use liquid crystal from tanks below them. So now this is one big tank up here. And now we can put crystallizers right here, which is what we want to do. Actually, you know what? I don't want to put them right here. I want to do one more row of tanks. So let's get one more row of tanks. Whoops. Those torches. Now I want to put the crystallizers up. And here are the ones I've already used. So let's use them again. And these things need power. Need one more apparently. And these things need power, so let's grab the signalum plated item duct. And let's use that again. And then we need an inventory. So let's go ahead and grab some modular storage. With a tier 1. And place this down. And we need a retriever actually. So let's grab a retriever. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this is throw this in here. Actually, I want a tier 5 or a tier 3. So let's grab this instead. Let's get rid of that. Throw this in here. Grab our signalum plated item duct and get rid of that connection. And get rid of the connection in the back. How exactly am I going to do this? Because I need the power. Okay, I think I know how I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect that and turn these into these guys. And then I can connect this up and use my signalum plated impulse item duct. So these things should be getting power. They are. Not a lot of power, but I don't think the crystallizers use a whole lot. And as you can see, they are starting to work. Now I need a retriever. I already have a retriever. Let's actually get rid of some of this stuff I don't need. Actually, pretty much am done with the build. Okay, so this will just grab everything, all of the crystals out, at least hypothetically or theoretically. Let's grab some covers and cover this up real fast. Boom. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for some of the crystals to be made, and then I'm going to be back to show you the finished product of this little system here. And we are finally about to get a crystal from the first crystallizer here. We're at 99%, and we have a crystal. It was pulled into this inventory, and that's cool. We have 8 identical crystals. That's actually, I did not expect them to actually come out to be all identical, because this fluid is constantly changing in its purity, as we see. But it looks like they're relatively in step in terms of where they are at in their cycle. They actually should be, because they got power at the same time, which is probably why that's happening. The last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a storage bus on this, and I am going to set this to a negative, let's just do 10,000. That way it's not accidentally throwing things in here, but these should be accessible via the Applied Energistics network, which is kind of why I moved this over here. And cool. Now we have these. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't actually need them to be part of the ME network. I believe in the future I'm gonna have to redo this a little bit, but for right now that's okay. What we can do, or what we do have here, is a completed little system to make crappy crystals that I can use in my infusing lasers that I will be building hopefully somewhat soon. So in today's episode, I managed to set up that system to make some crappy crystals from deep resonance. In the next episode, hopefully I will be able to make real crystals that I can use in an energy generation solution, and hopefully I can make a lot of power with this mod, deep resonance. As of right now, I have about 60,400,000 iron ingots, which is pretty good. I'm definitely happy with how things are going. Let's check my iron ore situation before we go. We have a lot of crushed iron ore that needs to be purified, but I've kind of been working on that, and our backlog of iron ore itself is actually quite down from what it was a few episodes ago, so I'm happy with that. I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.